Child, when I tell you I ain't never been so uncomfortable and weirded out in my entire life. And the sad part is that Zeus might just have a hit on their hands. Go figure.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. How you gonna bump and grind on you? On you, put you on my face. So shawty, come and swing my way.
Listen, I know y'all want to get to the tea, and baby, we will. But for those of y'all that's been talk, baby, my name is Santana. I only been on YouTube since I was 26. It started off on telling stories about my girl, it's time for a channel update. Now, I tell y'all all the time that I read through each and every one of y'all comments, and you'll know that I did because I either heard it or replied to it. But with that being said, I've been listening to the girls. Sky, you should do live reviews. I would so cancel Zeus and just watch shows with you. Sky, what about Now That's TV shows? Sky, I love your music. I love to see more and know about your behind the scenes process. Well, girl, guess what? Sky got you. Now, full transparency, everybody and their mama know Sky don't work for free. And a lot of the extra content that y'all want, of course, I'm not able to do it on YouTube for obvious reasons like copyright. I'm sure we all remember that watch along I tried to do on YouTube, a Baddies East reunion before they shut that all the way down. Hey, Bree at ZeusNetwork.com, how are you? So listen, I just want to be able to offer that content for y'all, but it will have to be behind a paywall over on Patreon.com/ScottSantana. Now, I get it. Half of us don't know where our next check coming from. Hell, we don't even know if we still gonna be alive a month from now to enjoy the content posted. Hello, America. How are you? So what I've done is rework my Patreon and adjusted the tiers to offer more bang for your buck by trying to make it as affordable as possible, starting at $7. I'm offering everything from watch-alongs to fight breakdowns to rating Daddy's OnlyFans content. Hello, Natalie, Scotty, how are you? And music, writing, recording sessions, vlogs. Listen, anything that could get this channel shut down, we just gonna try and put it on over there. Clock it. All I ask is that you head on over to patreon.com/ScottSantana. Take a good look at each tier, see what interests you and what you able to afford, and support your girl so she can get to the bag like Miss Natalie Nye. Aligning Souls is back. It's a spirituality channel where I used to do tarot and astrology videos, and you know what? I decided to bring that channel back full time so that this channel can remain an entertainment only channel, and we can kind of keep the topics separate. Like I said, I'm just trying to get to the bag like Natalie. I'ma still be posting my regularly scheduled YouTube content, but just know this, baby. If you're not a Patreon member, then you only gonna be getting half the tea. Okay? Not enough of me rambling, child. I think we made it past the part that was needed to get this video monetized, child. Nah, YouTube be going. Let's get into it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea. But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Need the, bullet wounds and shit. The cellulite.
Don't fucking point at me.
Tokyo.
Motherfucker, this is varicose veins and cellulite over here.
You know what it looked like to me? It looked like chocolate, but
Go
today
ahead.
gonna be
You
the
can
night.
do it. I'm listening.
Your daughter ain't no slouch down there.
Oh,
She ain't no slouch, huh?
She shouldn't be.
She getting in.
She shouldn't be.
Oh, that thing good or something?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Put your pussy
He the
up.
first man to see
Put
me
your
since
pussy up.
another man in 22 years.
That's crazy.
Child, what is going on, y'all? It is Scott Santana, aka Chi. And we are back for another Let's Talk About It at this point. I guess you could call it Zeus Network T on T. Let's talk about it, child. Let's talk about it. I guess this is going to be a on T, even though it needs to be called Aunt Hennessy. And y'all gonna understand why I said that in a few. But it needs to be called Aunt Hennessy podcast. But this is a review for episode 1. And girl, oh, excuse me. I was just eating some pho chips. Okay, some pho lay chips, girl. We're gonna talk about that. But this podcast, I was very uncomfortable the entire time I was watching it. You would know if you were on Patreon, okay, because I did a whole watch along to it, and it was very interesting to say the least. And I'm gonna be tuned in because next episode they're gonna have Netta, but I definitely have thoughts. I got opinions, and I was right about a couple of things. So before we go ahead and deep dive and get into all of that, go ahead and like this video and enjoy the new promo.
You ain't nothing to see, a little Mr. Child Dinner ain't nothing to me. Why so serious? I like girls, I'm curious.
Girl, it's 1 minute in, and this song is all we've heard has been this. But the song is goddamn 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and already it's been playing for a minute, and all we heard has been this. Mariah Lynn, at what point you gonna come on?
And she's still talking.
She's still talking.
I walk into. I really want to have fun this season. I feel like a lot of people misjudged me because
AKA that petition.
Man, why you get in the way? Why you keep getting in the way?
He looking at her like, because you getting beat up. Slim. They not getting in the way, Slim. They trying to save you.
But y'all looking at me.
Okay. We're just making sure you okay.
I'm okay.
All right, we're making sure Auntie is
Yeah.
okay. That's all.
you need some more
We
tea
ain't
in your
here.
cup.
Listen.
What the is this?
No, because it ain't no tea in her cup. We already know that it is brown liquor. Talking about tea in a cup. Maybe they should have called this the Aunt Hennessy podcast. Maybe they should have called it that. The Aunt Malt Liquor podcast. The Aunt Colt 45. The Aunt Corona.
I'm about 6'5".
Oh my God, I'm wet. Yeah, I'm wet. You know what? Because being at this not YouTube, and we could do what we want. Girl, that shit look like it'll open you up. Oh my God, that's a can of biscuits in his briefs. Girl, if you ain't a patron, then you only get half the tea. Okay, so let's go with. Oh, I know that ain't my pork chops ringing in the background, and it most definitely is. Listen, we're not about to be here long. I promise you, we not. I promise you, we not. Okay, I was supposed to be done with this video before the rest of my pork chops got done. Okay, because it is 11:30, damn near midnight. I've been working literally up since 8:30. Shout out to my patrons because y'all been getting fed. Literally between the Patreon videos that I was doing and the YouTube content I was able to put up, that took all day. Oh my God, I just been talking all day. Okay, and today has already been a day with other stuff that we're not going to get into. But let's go ahead and get into this podcast. Listen, a hot mess, a hot entire mess. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with the three ladies. Okay, so. Y'all, I promise you, y'all need to go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. And let me say this, because right now I see that there's at least 27 people that are signed up for the Patreon, but y'all are signed up under a free tier. I don't know if y'all heard the intro, but I don't work for free. So no shade. I love y'all. But like, I literally won't be posting on free on Patreon because that would defeat the purpose. Okay. So if y'all could kindly go and upgrade, to a tier, I'll be more than happy. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Okay. Now, this Auntie podcast. Okay, so the nicknames, we got names for them because y'all know I love names for hoes. Okay. So Carlissa, aka Blueface daughter mama, because that's who she is. She's Blueface's daughter mama, and she's gonna let you know every 2 seconds. Okay. And then we got Tia, but we're gonna call her Aunt Tia. Okay, we're gonna call her Aunt Tia, and that's not AUNT space TIA. No, that is AUNTIA. Okay, it's playing off of the Aunt T podcast. Yeah, it's Aunt Tia. Okay, it's just Tia. Okay, say it with me, Tia. No, like this, Tia. Okay, it's not the Aunt T podcast, it's the Aunt Tia podcast. Okay, the Aunt Tia. That's actually a cute name. Aunt Tia. Come here, Aunt Tia. Aunt Tia, girl, what you doing? Aunt Tia Jaquasia. Aunt Tia Jaquasia Johnson. What the hell are you doing? I know you ain't in there watching Zeus, child, unfortunately. And we got stuck with this BS. Okay. But like I said, we got Carlissa, aka Blueface, daughter mama. We got Auntia. And then we got Tokyo, the Toni, no Braxton. Okay, because it's, you know, Toni the living legend, Toni Braxton. Okay, we got it now. Okay, but damn, honestly, after this whole episode, I might as well call them Blueface Mama, Black Chyna Mama, and Rick Ross baby mama, because you would have sworn that they was all somewhere sitting backstage just cheering them on. The way that they kept bringing them up every 5 seconds, I said, Lamel, you can go to hell. Okay, with this concept, I hope you don't think that we about to be sitting here for 10 to 12 episodes or however many episodes that they done filmed within a 2-3 day span. Clock it, because I know we get a new episode every week, but they probably done film this shit all in one day. Matter of fact, I know they did, because how they released a trailer 2 weeks after they done did a photo shoot. Matter of fact, it was like a week later after a photo shoot that they released a full trailer featuring all the episodes. Girl, this is about to be the most rushed, jumbled up shit. Girl. Okay. But I don't know if Lamel thought it would be cute. Okay. Like these girls can't stand on their own. I mean, one of them can. Tokyo Toni is a household name. The girls left her over on TikTok because Tokyo Toni, let me tell you something about her. Tokyo Toni is ratchet. She's unapologetic. She's in your face. She's a terrible, terrible, terrible mother. Okay. And she could be a terrible, terrible human being to other people. However, she's very intelligent. She's very spiritual. And she's somebody that you can actually sit down and have a deep dive conversation with about, you know, is the earth flat? Aliens, do they exist? Do they really live in the water? You know, extra terra, you know, traveling to, what's the planet called? Gemini, you know, what's outside of Antarctica and the outer lands, you know, living under the dome, like reptilians. She's very versed on those type of conversations. So don't let her character fool you. You know, she could go there. She could go there if she wants to, and if she feel like doing so. Okay. That's her. Now, when it comes to Carlissa, aka Blueface mama daughter, or Blueface daughter mama child, at this point, do it really matter? All she wants to do is bring up Blue. Don't nobody care a damn about Blue except you and Krishan and Stewie. We don't care about Blueface. Every other question to the game, and we're gonna get to his ass. Every other question to him was about Blue. Oh, did you know Blue? Oh, okay. Did you know Blue got a sister? Yeah, she cute, and you slid in her DMs. Okay, well, did you ever give Blue any advice? Was it to him about women? Okay, you went to jail, right? Okay, well, Blue's in jail. Do you have any advice for Blue in jail? I'm just like, listen, Blueface daughter mama, can you not? We do not give a damn. Blue, we do not give a damn about Blue's clues. We don't give a damn, Krishan. Can you stop? Like, I feel like at this point, I need to stop calling her Blueface daughter mama and start calling her Blueface baby mama mother-in-law. Because at this point, you're all every bit of Krishan. Blue. Okay. And then every 5 seconds, you got Tokyo, the Toni Braxton. I don't know why I want to call her Tokyo, the Minaj Braxton. I feel like that's more appropriate. Tokyo, the Minaj Braxton. Because everybody and their mama know that Miss Tokyo Toni, she has a quite asphyxiation for Nicki Minaj. She does. Out of all the rap girls, she stay whacking Nicki, but she got a special fixation for her. She love her. And, you know, every once in a while, you know, every couple of months, Nicki has sent the girl like $30 to pay her phone bill. So I feel like that's probably why she like her, because she be helping her out with money for rent and all of that. I feel like that's why she like her. So maybe we're going to switch her name to Tokyo, the Minaj Braxton. Okay. Or Tokyo, the Toni Minaj Braxton. I like that. Okay. But every 5 seconds, she kept bringing up Black Chyna. And if she wasn't bringing up Black Chyna, then Game was bringing up Black Chyna and Black Chyna's box and talking about how good it was. But then here's the kicker. Okay, here's the kicker. Every time he was bringing up her box, he was looking at Tokyo Toni like he wanted to go down on her, like he wanted to have her box. And I'm looking at him like, boy, do you want to be put into a box? Because who is out here effing on and sleeping on mother and daughters? That is nasty. That is absolutely nasty. Okay, absolutely nasty. And it's the fact that they kept referring to the damn girl as Black Chyna, and she been done said that she want to be named Angela. See that? Now I know why she want to be called Angela White, because she's trying to delete her wholeness. She thinks she's Drea. That's exactly what it is. Okay, because you would have never known that the girl had changed her name back to Angela White. The way that they kept referencing Black Chyna every 5 seconds, child. And I'm just like, oh my God, poor Angela, poor Chyna, poor whatever name she going by today, child. Poor Kardashian in-law, poor her. because at this point, the way that she was catching strays, and I was just like, was the sex bad? Is it that? Or you just that horny Jason, the game? Like, I was not understanding. And mind you, the whole time I'm sitting here watching this goddamn podcast, I'm just like, don't you got a baby mama? I mean, you got several of them because they kept talking about them. They kept like that was also another hot topic. They kept bringing up baby mamas and the conversation surrounding baby mamas because, you know, Aunt Tia is supposedly, well, not supposedly, because we know she had kids with Rick Ross, but child, we're going to say supposedly because I really think she like his secret wife. Honestly and truly, you ain't hear that from me, but I think they secretly went and got married on some trick and joy type shit. I feel like they've been married. And that's probably why she really don't like that man, or she pretend a lot like him. But meanwhile, they're the same in person. So honestly, I'm sitting here calling her, what am I calling her? I'm calling her Aunt Tia. I might as well call her Rick Floss. Okay, because all she is a skinnier, flossier version of him. That's all she is. You know how dental floss is all thin? Yeah, that's exactly what Aunt Tia is. She's thin. Okay, so I might as well call her Rick Floss. It's Rick Ross and Rick Floss. Okay, and we know that the girl thin because the whole time the game is sitting there talking about how he like thick women. Okay, he like girls that stack like a pancake, and she gonna go ahead and sit her flapjack ass on top of his lap. I said, girl, if you don't move, and then had the nerve to be like, don't let the aunties rile you up, nephew. I said, listen, what in the incest is going on? What in the incest is going on? Okay, because between Aunt Tia, aka Rick Floss, jumping onto his lap and riding him like a cowgirl, talking about, oh, don't let the aunties ride you up, nephew. Between that and between JC looking at Tokyo, the Toni Braxton, and sitting there talking about, oh, I can take you down, but then at the same time, he's talking about how he already took Chyna, her daughter, down. It was a lot going on. It was too much incest. It was too much. Like, I know over there at Zeus, they are weird and they be messing with the cast and they be effing on everybody. This one cast, they ain't even got to worry about that with, child. They effing on the guest. They effing on the guest. Okay. And Carlissa, don't even get me started on her because she want to sit there and act like, oh, I'm married. Well, actually, her and Tokyo, the Toni Braxton Minaj, was acting like they was both married. Tokyo been saying that forever. But Carlissa, we know, is actually married. But at the same time, I clocked how she kept trying to inch closer to the game. She kept trying to inch closer to him because she saw that Tokyo, the Toni Braxton, was getting all the attention. And matter of fact, Aunt Tia, aka Rick Flosser, saw that too. That's why she jumped on his lap. Okay? Because it was so thick. The tension in the room. You could cut it literally with a condom knife. You could literally cut that shit with a dildo. You could. The tension was so high, and it was just like, can y'all just go in the back and get it on? And then at some point, the game want to talk about something. Yeah, you could have me from 418 to about 427. I said, that's it. That's it. I mean, and then he tried to say like he literally told Tokyo to Toni Braxton, like, that's all I need because that's how long I'm gonna last inside you. I said, ooh, not ooh. Now, the way that he said it, it sounded like a dig, but it wasn't a dig because when you think about it, it's like, girl, that shit's so tight and wet that. Okay, and speaking of, he even mentioned Kegels. Now, listen, I don't know nothing about that because, listen, I'm pre-assembled and naturally already. Okay, I don't know about y'all girls. Okay, I just turned 31. Okay, we not up there in age yet, so I don't know about none of that. Maybe in my 40s and 50s, come holler at me. Okay. But he was talking to all of y'all vaginal rejuvenation girls, okay, thinking that y'all can manifest a new pussy. He said, no, you can't. I didn't say it. He did. Maybe I shouldn't say that on the day, but I was already accused of hating black women. But listen, I didn't say it. That's what the game said. He said, y'all be out here lying. And they asked him, how you know? And he was like, I know because I grow inside them. Okay, what are you talking about? Like, I grew up eating box. Okay, eating box. And I'm not just talking lunch box. I'm talking I had box for lunch. He's like, what are you talking about? I am experienced in the area of box. I said, listen, game, I believe you. But speaking of box, I love how this whole entire episode, we didn't speak about the pregnant box that he got knocked up. And no, I'm not referring to one of the many baby mamas that they kept, again, bringing up just to introduce Aunt Tia to speak about Rick Floss for the first and last goddamn time. No. Listen, I'm talking about JC and what's her name? Shawnice. Okay. Evelyn what's her name? Evelyn Lizorda. Evelyn Lizorda. Okay. You want to talk about my Zorda, Jackie? You want to talk about my Zorda? No, Jackie, you can't talk about my Zorda because my Zorda now has a daughter. So if you be talking about my daughter, then that's like you talking about me. And me is me, and my daughter is my daughter, but my daughter now has a daughter, so that's my daughter's daughter. Like, y'all know how Evelyn be. Y'all know how Evelyn be. No, Jackie, you can't talk about my daughter. Okay, so I was just wondering, at what point was they going to talk about Evelyn's daughter? Because is that not who he with? Is that not who he's been with for the last year? Is that not who's knocked up right now with his baby? Did that not come out on the shade room with all of that? Because the way that he was sitting here ready to take the Toni Minaj Braxton down, I was like, excuse me, what are we doing? What exactly are we doing? Matter of fact, who are we doing? Does Shawnese know that all of this is going on? And if so, I wonder how Evelyn Lazorda found out, or not even found out. I wonder how she felt when she found out about this episode and actually sat back and watched it and realized, or maybe the man that should have been my husband, that's now my son-in-law, or this is how he come in. This is how he come in, sitting there not talking about my Zorda, and yet my Zorda is carrying his baby. I wonder how that went down at the table. Thanksgiving gonna be real interesting this year. I see. But I mean, that was pretty much the episode. Did anything else happen? I don't know. Probably, Tokyo, Toni, and him probably messed with each other backstage, and y'all know what I mean by mess. I'm not trying to go too vulgar, but they probably it is given that she went and gave the man a hand job or a blow job. Matter of fact, you know what? No, something else did happen, because Tokyo was trying it the entire episode. She asked him if he got pegged, if he messed with trans women, if he was gay, if he was a snitch. I said, Tokyo. She was really going it. Like, you know what Tokyo reminded me of? She reminded me of all them girls that be sitting there, or not even much so girls. I don't really see girls do it like that. I see the boys do it. Like, the boys on the playground, like they might put gum in your hair, or like push your seat out so you fall, or like untie your shoe. They be doing little dumb stuff and acting like they don't like you and acting like they hate you, but really they crushing on you. That's what it was given. I was like, Tokyo to Toni Minaj Braxton, I'm gonna need you to calm that masculine energy down, sis. Calm it down. Because she was giving dominatrix the whole entire time. And I was like, oh, that's why I get it wrong. Clock it. But listen, she needed to calm it down. But the game was getting turned on by it. So I'm just here to tell you. A lot of masculine, like overly masculine men, they love that aggressive from women. They do, because a lot of people like end up wanting what they don't get in a real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like if you a boss on your feet, you trying to be a woman in the sheets. You understand what I'm saying? And like the same thing go for a man. Not saying he want to go and be in bed and put his legs up in the air. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that, like a lot of men that are used to being so dominant in their lives, like they look at it, when a girl can, come after them and be, still soft and kind and demure, they want to be like Aubrey. Like they still like it when we come off soft and demure and kind and daddy, I need you. Daddy, can you open up? No, daddy, can you, like this pickle jar is so hard to open up, daddy. I need your help. Daddy, stop. Like they like that, but they also like when you talk to a nigga like he ain't shit. Like, what you talking about? Nigga? Like they love that shit. They do. Listen, but y'all gonna get on my business. But these niggas love a New York type chick, okay? And so Tokyo Toni was turning him on. She was turning him on. And it was quite obvious and uncomfortable. And honestly, that was pretty much the episode. So next episode, I am looking forward to what goes down with Netta and Charles, because they got the nerve to be asking Netta and Charles who's the top, who's the bottom. Charles is like, ain't it obvious? And we like, no, no, Methuselah. What's his name? Lazarus. What the hell is Charles' real name? Nathaniel. It's something with an L and weird. It's something. You know how I randomly be giving out nicknames to people? He really need one. And I promise you, his name would not have been Charles had I named him. Absolutely not. He really got like a weird name. Netta and Laurent. No. Chad, I'll be here all day. But Joe and Charles is going to be on next week. So, Chad, we will be here. Like I said, y'all definitely better go to the Patreon, and go subscribe, girl. Go subscribe to the Patreon.
You ain't nothing to see, a little Mr. Child, ain't nothing to me. Why? So
Girl, it's 1 minute in, and this song is all we've heard has been this. But the song is goddamn 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and already it's been playing for a minute, and all we heard has been this. Mariah Lynn, at what point you gonna come on? And she's still talking. She's still talking.
I walk into. I really want to have fun this season. I feel like a lot of people misjudged me because,
AKA that petition.
Hey, why you getting in the way? Why you keep getting in the way?
He looking at her like, because you getting beat up. Slim. They not getting in the way, Slim. They trying to save you.
But y'all looking at me.
We're just making sure you okay.
I'm okay.
All right, we're making sure Auntie is okay. That's all.
You need some more tea in your cup.
Listen.
What the is this?
No, because it ain't no tea in her cup. We already know that it is brown liquor. Talking about tea in a cup. Maybe they should have called this the Aunt Hennessy podcast. Maybe they should have called it that. The Aunt Malt Liquor podcast. The Aunt Coke 45. The Aunt Corona.
I'm about 6'5".
Oh my God, I'm wet. Yeah, I'm wet. You know what? Because being at this not YouTube, and we could do what we want. Girl, that shit look like it'll open you up. Oh my God, that's a can of biscuits in his briefs. Girl, when I tell you, we was all up in that Patreon, all up in that Auntie Watch Along, looking for news of the game. Pouring all over the screen. Ninjas effing all over the screen. Child, I thought we was looking deep for them new pictures in of the game, and I wound up finding a sex tape. So, and of course I showed it because it's Patreon, because I can do that on Patreon, but I can't do that over here on YouTube. So go ahead over to my channel, patreon.com/Santana. Go over there, subscribe, and make sure you become a Patreon member. Don't be signing up for free hoe, and don't be signing up for the cheapest head just because it's there. Don't do that. Okay, I let each and every one of y'all hoes have allegedly in HD audio. I feel like I'm back to myself now after this trying day. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye, ho.
I'm bad, I'm pretty, hot to ditty. Big ass shape, any sick ass city. Pussy on fire, cause she stay giving kitty. Bring the whole talent every time I'm in your city. I'm the bitch that you wanna be round. See, I'm the bitch, I'm the one with the crown. And I'm the bitch bringing cake by the pound. Have me on my knees, Mary J. Blige, bitch, I'm going down. Deadly ass top though, game is a killer. Stomach is available to be a babysitter. No need to be shy, put the thing up in it. Nothing wrong with a late night dinner, nigga.
So fat, it tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I giggle. You better whack all his ass back and wiggle.
And every I shake that thing in the middle. Ass so fat, it tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I jiggle. You better whack all his ass back and wiggle.